Hi folks, welcome to Cascavel Racing. If you're new to the channel, then what I try and cover all of the Junior Cup series on LFM, which is a low fuel motorsport. If you haven't seen it before, go and look it up. Really good league to race in. So these are just trying to give you some hints and tips as to how to try and go around the track semi-fast and be a little bit competitive. So Cascavel is one of my favourite tracks to drive around. These minis make it quite a lot of fun. So hopefully pick up some tips. Good luck. So how I cover these, this would be a hot lap that I've recorded previously. I will walk you around it, tell you what I'm looking for, where I'm braking, where I'm trying to get on the throttle, any of the exciting scenery, all that sort of stuff. And then at the end of that section, you'll then get the whole thing in high speed with me trying to talk around while I go and tell you what I'm looking out for, repeating really, hopefully, what I'm about to tell you now. So let's take it away. So turn one, you brake really late here, to be honest. So you go past the 50 board, maybe even like up to 40 meters. Aim at the curb on the left. Let me try and point. So you're aiming at that bit. So once you get to the 50, start driving towards the apex. Slow down a little bit. It's probably less than 50% on the brake, and go down one gear into fourth, and then you just roll around the first bit of the corner until you're comfortable to get on the gas. Accelerate all the way out, and try not one wide on the exit. So see how this plays out. So turning in, down to fourth, roll, sort of hovering on the throttle, then go, cut that curb there, and just try not to drift out wide. And then simple as that, really. Right, turn two. So you don't need to brake at this corner at all. I always lift off. It just helps the car turn in a little bit. You can probably do it flat out, but then you're not too far on the right for the upcoming right. So ease off and then try and stay as left as you can. Again, you want to hit the curb on the inside. So we roll around, stay as left as you possibly can, and then down 2 gears into third, and then hover on the throttle, hover, go. And again, try not to run too wide on that little bit. This corner's a nothing corner, you just cut the curb. And then what are we up to? This must be turn 4. So what we do here, brake, you can abuse that 50 sign really, but brake bang on it, I would. You should be in 5th gear at this point, so down 2 gears, and again you want to try and cut the curb. You abuse the curbs on this place, certainly the ones on the inside anyway. So brake at the 50, down 2 gears. I've missed the curb by a mile there. Right, and then what you should do, if you do get this right, then you should be right out on that curb on the right hand side, but you don't want to hit the grass, you don't want to run over that. So as I say, 3rd gear coming out here, you should be hard on the throttle, and then I'm not quite sure where I brake. Let's see if we can work it out. So probably at the end of that rumble strip that we just passed on the right, and then this would be down 1 gear into 2nd, and then go right here, and there's a bit of green paint on the exit. It's fine to run over that. Again, don't end up on the grass because you'll lose loads of time coming down this straight here. And then we roll down the straight. Should get up to 5th gear, and then it's a really late braking point coming into the last corner, so about 75 meters is where you want to brake. You see I'm in 5th gear. We'll go down to the 4th, and you want to again roll over that curb on the inside, make sure you're touching it, and then once you get there, down to 4th, as soon as you hit the curb you can go drift onto that green paint, not too far over it, and that'll take you up to the line. So I think the lap record here is a 106 something. I'm in the 107s, so if you get in the 107s and you can maintain that for a race, then you'll be doing pretty well, I'd have said. So good luck. Right, next up is that hot lap at full speed with me trying to talk you around it, so enjoy. Okay, Cascavel, this is one of my favourite combos, and it's all about turn 1. Past the 50, down 1 gear, hover on the throttle, hover, go. Cut the inside curb, try not to drift out too far. Then we lift off for turn 2, back on it briefly, Down 2 gears. Wait, go. Clip this curb. Looking for the 50. Down 2 gears. Back on the throttle, don't drift wide. Down to second. Back up to third. Touch that green paint on the outside. Then about 75 meters. Down 1 gear. Touch that curb, go. Drift out to the green paint. And anything in the 107s, you're doing alright. Hopefully that's been of some use for you, whether it's learning the whole track from scratch or you've been struggling with a particular corner. If you want any more hints and tips, please get in touch. I'd love to help you out. Please like, share, tell all your mates as usual. Might see you on the track, or if not, hopefully see you in the next video. Cheers for watching.